Hello and welcome to a new video of understanding the Fortnite UI. The past two videos we were able to see how to access to quests and the new game modes, and then we also review how to access to visual settings and audio settings. Today we're finally taking a deep dive into the game settings. We're going to go first to the gear icon, and from here on the settings screen, the first part at the top is going to be language and region. Language is what language you want your game to be displayed. Mine is going to be in English, but you can select a lot of different languages. And then matchmaking region is going to be on which servers do you want to play. In the movement section, we have toggle sprint. Basically, when you have this activated, you're going to have to hold the button in order for you to be able to sprint if you have it on. And if you have it off, you just have to tap the button and then automatically will activate. You will actually see on the screen how this looks like. As you can see here, every time that I let go of the button, my character stops moving. I actually have to hold it so it continues sprinting. So basically, this is what it will look like and this is what it will do. So now I'm just going to have it press it and to activate it automatically without me having to hold the button. And as you can see, my character is going to move a lot more fluid. I just have to tap it once and it will continue to do it until I purposely stop running, but I don't have to keep holding the button. The next setting that we have is auto open doors. I normally have this off because as soon as you get close to a door, is automatically going to open it for you. So if you're trying to find cover, you're trying to hide, and you're near a door, this would automatically open it for you, so it can really give your position away. So my recommendation is to have it off. However, this is just how it looks like in game and how it actually works. Once this is not activated, you purposely have to press a button so you can open that door. Mantle activation will give you two options, either hold forward or hold jump. So the difference between those two is that the moment that you get to a structure that gives you the option to mantle, you will see the little icon showing that if you push your joystick forward, that will activate the mantle action. The other one, when you put it on hold jump, when you press your jump button, that's the one that is going to be showing, so you have to push it again so you can activate the mantle action. This is really a preference, so you can test with that and see which one feels more natural for you. Mine, I have it on jump. It just makes it easier for me instead of having to hold my joystick. Huddle activation would also give you two options, either hold forward or press jump, kind of like the mantle activation, and it will work the same way. If you have it active, you will have to hold forward your joystick so you can activate the action, or you have to press your jump button so you can activate that action. Hold to swap pickup. It's basically you get closer to a weapon, you have a full inventory, so you can just hold the button and automatically will change it for the one that you are looking at. I am going to explain a concept or a word that you might have heard other people tell you and you have no idea what it means. At least I didn't know what it meant. And that is ADS. And this is an abbreviation for aim or aiming down sight. This normally happens on first-person shooters. In this case, it's going to be a third-person shooter. The best way that I can explain it is ADS is when you bring the weapon closer to your character so you have a better accuracy, versus shooting without purposely aiming, which is hip fire, and it's just shooting without actually purposely aiming. Toggle targeting is going to basically put you into the ADS animation, and it's going to keep you there regardless of what you do. So when you have this activated, basically you're going to be in the animation in which you're purposely aiming, but you are locked, and this is going to restrict your movement a lot, as you can see on the video. So it's definitely up to you what you would like. I preferably do not like this. I like to know when I'm going to ADS or not, so definitely something to take a look into it. So here's just a demonstration of how it works. When you don't have it active, you can actually ADS as you will. I don't use this setting. For me, I would like to have more control over my character. That actually limits my movement. So definitely something to take a look at, test it if you would like, but at least you know what it does. Mark danger when targeting. It's very useful, especially if you don't like to be in voice chat a lot. If you played a lot with randoms, or you don't have a mic, whatever the case may be, you can actually use this to mark where danger is coming the moment that you are aiming at an enemy. So if you are aiming at an enemy and you want to show where they're shooting from, you can actually use your ping to alert that there is an enemy there, and instead of just showing a location or beacon, it's just going to display the animation and the sound for the enemy alerts. Auto pickup weapons basically is going to put the weapons in your inventory as you run through them. This is not going to happen if you have a full inventory, but it definitely is something to consider if you just want to land and ran through a weapon, and it would automatically will put it in your inventory. One of my most favorite features is the prefer item slots. This is going to automatically place a weapon in your inventory in a specific order, and you can actually decide how that happens. This also will happen if you have the auto pickup option activated. So if you run through the weapon, it automatically will put it on the slot that you have selected for that type of weapon. In my case, I do have it on, and normally, the way that I have my items arranged are first my shotgun, then my SMG, then my assault rifle, then a sniper or a bow, and then a consumable item. So even if I have something in a second slot, the moment that I pick up a specific weapon that has a preferred slot assigned or designated to it, it automatically will replace it and just move the one that is being replaced from. For example, here I am picking up an explosive weapon, and then I am going to go and try to find other weapons, and you will see how automatically that first slot is going to be replaced by the shotgun the moment that I pick the shotgun, and automatically moves that explosive weapon to a different slot. So as long as I have space on my inventory, this is going to be done automatically. Auto sort consumables to the right is just automatically going to put any consumable to your right slot as the moment that you pick it up. The tutorial option is going to show a bunch of instructions or pop-ups or dialogue bubbles giving you instructions of what to do, tips and tricks, things like that. So you can have this activated. Normally, if it's a brand new account, those will be activated by default. So if for some reason you have them on, this is where you can access to deactivate them if you don't need them anymore. After that, we have the extra game options, and the first one that we have is the invert view. There are two types of this one, which is the invert view in general, which is basically going to change the way that you move your joystick. And I say joystick because I play on controller. So the best way that I can explain it is normally when I move my joystick up, I look up, and when I move my joystick down, I look down. So this is going to do the opposite. If I am looking down, it's going to look up, and if I move it up, it's going to look down. It's very confusing to me, so I definitely don't have this activated. And it's going to do the same thing for the airborne control. So if you are flying an airplane, for example, or a chopper, is also going to invert the way that you move for those type of vehicles. Turbo delete in creative mode is basically going to allow you to delete things faster in creative. That's basically what it is. After that, we have tap to search or interact. If you have this off, you will have to hold your search or interact button during the entire moment that it takes the animation to go through. So if you have it to tap, you literally just have to tap your button and the animation will be automatically completed. But if not, you will have to hold the button and it will stop if you stop holding. Low input latency mode is going to help you to reduce input lag. Input lag, especially on console, is going to be a delay. That's the best way that I can explain it. Basically, what you're doing on your controller, sometimes it might not reflect on your screen at the same time that you're doing it. You think that you actually hit a player when in reality it doesn't show or it doesn't register, and that's input lag. You are doing it on your controller, but it's taking longer to register on your TV. The replay is going to allow you to record your gameplay and then watch it. You can do this with regular game modes, large team games like Team Rumble, creative replays, and then you also have color configuration. This is actually what I'm going to be stopping. I know that I did not include the building aspect that is in the gear settings, but I will cover that as I go on the binding. That's going to be for the next video. So remember, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!